second now. Okay, that's working. And we're live. Why is the title of it still the same? Oh, goodness. You know, sometimes two-step verification was a mistake. Yes, it's me. Yes, I'm changing. Yeah. It's so weird. Why did you not change the title of the stream? Okay, everything else is fine. There we go. Let's go back. Let's see, we got Christian and Station Octopus. I love your name. How's it going, guys? Christian and Station Octopus. I love your name. Okay, I just forgot to shut off the audio. Let's pop out the chat. There we go. Let me double check that we are good. We are streaming. And yeah. Yeah, I'm doing okay, Christian. It's been a weird couple of days. But spent most of yesterday kind of cleaning up the house. My wife and her sister took their niece and their friends to Seattle for the Nicki Minaj concert, and I am here being the good husband, taking care of the house, taking care of our dogs. And I wanted to stream last night, but I was so tired. Like the night before Friday, I went to sleep around I went to sleep around 2 a.m. and then woke up at 7. Just could not go back to sleep for the entire day. So I had an energy drink, and yeah, I was wired the entire day until about 9 o'clock. Or no, it's about 7:30. I crashed, and I woke up around 9 o'clock, and then I was up until 2 o'clock again. But today I actually got some sleep, so I'm doing okay. Yeah, Station. So the reason I've been streaming a lot more is just because it's been easy. I really wanted to get back into it. And with all the cool stuff I was seeing related to WWE 2K24, that's really what made me want to jump back into it. Was I miss streaming. It was fun talking wrestling with you guys and whoever else would stop by. So yeah, that's kind of why I wanted to get back into this. So I had a tournament going last time, and I want to continue it. This was for the World Tag Team Championships. It's a Gold Rush tournament. Weapons of Mass Destruction, Imperium, Creed Brothers, Viking Raiders, Boogeyman and Kofi, which was the strangest random tag team ever. Street Profits, Kevin Owens and Sammy, and the Judgment Day. And yeah, the last time I streamed, this was pretty funny. Creed Brothers, I think it was Brutus Creed. He did like a flapjack type maneuver to Ivar and actually threw him out of the barricade and into the crowd, and he could not get back in. I don't know if I would have like if I could have taken over the controls and got him back in there, but yeah. Yeah. So that's where we are. That's where we are right now. Okay, still says we're live. Perfect. What'd everybody think of SmackDown? One thing, I love The Rock's new entrance, and I absolutely love that Cody Rhodes smacked the shit out of him. That was great. A lot of good back and forth there. Seth Rollins was looking amazing in that thing, dude. I love that pair of sunglasses he had. That weird kind of like dragon scale, pointy, spiky sunglasses that he was wearing. Those were so cool. All right. So we got Gunther and Ludwig Kaiser versus Eric and Ivar, the Viking Raiders. We are in Corbin, Kentucky.
Ladies and gentlemen,
This is the first time I've seen this.
what you're about to witness is dignified deformation executed by unprecedented precision. A diabolical athlete who will stop at nothing to uphold the integrity and honor of this great sport.
Yeah, this is a pretty long promo.
What an introduction for the ring general. Flanked by his most trusted confidant, Ludwig Kaiser.
Yeah, with Kaiser by his side, Gunther quickly rose to the Intercontinental title.
There is no telling what these two men can do together.
Yeah, so I really thought that Jey Uso was going to get the shot against Gunther at WrestleMania. For some reason, I really thought it was going to be him. And then they did the match on Monday Night Raw. And, of course, you know, the Bloodline cost him the match. So, yeah, now we got this multi-man Intercontinental Championship match. Probably the first multi-man Intercontinental Championship match I can think of since WrestleMania 32 when they had the ladder match.
Gunther, Kaiser, two men in complete synchronicity, exhibiting complete dominance.
Is there a version of this where Gunther... Okay, he just takes the coat off. I was going to say, I thought there was a version of this entrance where Kaiser whips his coat off, but maybe not. Maybe a little too difficult for them to program, who knows. I said this on the last stream, but for 2K25, they should definitely add a match type where it's the Viking rules one, where you get like the shield and the boat and all the crazy Viking weapons around the ring. I don't know, I just think that'd be kind of cool. I get that these guys are kind of like a mid-tier act, but still, or a mid-card act. I like them. I prefer them more when they were War Machine or the War Raiders, but you know, still don't like that they call Eric Eric. I just think that's so dumb. Ivar I've gotten used to, but yeah. I was going to be one of those people who would be like, no, they're Hanson and Rowe, you know, I was going to just keep calling them that, but yeah, it's a little too confusing. I don't want to deal with that. You wish there was an 8-man tag. There's not an 8-man tag in this? There has to be. Isn't that what they do for MyFaction? Well, we're going to find out, because once we finish the tournament, I planned on jumping into MyFaction Mode.
Eric and Ivar, the Viking Raiders, look as focused as ever.
Have Gunther and Ivar have had a match, haven't they? I always thought that'd probably be a really good match between the two of them. I know Gunther's had a match with Bronson Reed, and those two meaty men were smacking meat off each other.
You'd be hard-pressed to find a more polished, disciplined, and lethal...
Oh, you don't have the game yet. I'm sorry. Piggy, how you doing? Have I gotten any new figures lately? I am definitely keeping up with wrestling. When I work out of town, that's usually when I catch the shows live, just because they have cable, and, you know. So, I did watch Monday Night Raw live, and I watched AEW Dynamite. Rampage and Collision, I haven't watched a show of theirs in a long time, but I do keep up with what's happening. Squared Circle subreddit, they're really good about posting videos and stuff from, you know, that day's show. The pay-per-views and the live events, I do watch. I have Peacock, so I can stay up to date with all the events. I mean, WWE really hasn't put on a bad live event in a long time, so I always make sure to watch them. NXT, I try to watch whenever I can. It's not a huge priority, but I do try to watch it.
This is not going to end well.
AEW Revolution, I did catch a live stream of that. Or a replay of a live stream. I'd love to just pay for it like a normal person, but I can't. The last couple of wrestling figures I purchased were the... I don't even know the Elite. I don't even know what series it is anymore, but the Roxanne Perez Elite, I got her, and I picked up Paul Bearer for Captain McKay. I do want that Paul Bearer, but I did promise him the first one I found would be for him. Been out of the wrestling scene for probably 8 months. That is Station Octopus. Hey, dude, I don't blame you, you know? I've been checked out of wrestling, too, for quite a while before, you know? It happens. You get busy in life. You get other interests. I have way too many interests. Like, on top of wanting to, you know, live stream, get back into some content creation, still do the action figure collecting from time to time. My wife and I are super into D&D, and we have our own games that we like to play together, and, you know, life gets busy. Sometimes you just gotta cut a few things loose. But hey, I do appreciate you stopping by, dude. I appreciate you being here. I think that's pretty cool of you. Need to get that Supreme Sting. Yeah, that figure looks awesome. I did get the Supreme CM Punk a while back. It's just sitting in a bin right now, but very happy to have that. AEW's Supreme figures are really, really good. Still want to get the Supreme Kenny, although I might have missed the boat on that one. Doesn't seem like I could find that one in stores anymore. It's kind of hard justifying dropping $40 on a figure sometimes. Wadfigs actually sent me some figures recently. I got Dean Ambrose's last Elite figure. I think that was maybe Elite Series 65, I want to say. Still had like the long shaggy hair, but like he was rocking the beard, and it was a great looking figure. I was pretty bummed that they never got to make a figure of him with the short hair and the beard before he left WWE.
Side slam. The WWE Universe is pouring more fuel on his fire right now.
What's coming next?
Super sad we don't have a post-surfer tits out Sting. I don't know what that means, but I think what you're trying to say was you're sad we don't have a surfer Sting? Yeah, I get that. AEW just probably isn't able to make that version of him.
Such a competitive drive, refusing to let this be over. A new strategy is needed right about now if that couldn't end things. We've seen epic battles before.
Right now, Eric is... Well, he was taking it to Gunther, but now Gunther's giving it back.
Keep pushing their limits.
You know what I did do? I tried to record a video of Chase and Bison playing the showcase mode from this game, and I got about halfway through the first match, the Randy Savage versus Ricky Steamboat. I think that's the first match, and I was so bored. I was just like, I'm not having any fun doing this, so I stopped like doing the Chase and Bison commentary over it, and I think I'm just gonna I don't know if I'm going to delete it or if I'm going to record the rest of the showcase mode and just make like a compilation video, because God, they are really missing the boat on that. I don't like that mode at all anymore. They're so high on that slingshot technology where it's like you're playing the mode and then it goes to the cutscene where they have to animate the wrestlers reenacting what happened during the match, and then it cuts to the video. There's no commentary. The music is fine. I know a lot of people complain about the background music. I don't mind the background music, but like there's no commentary unless it's from like Corey Graves doing his narration, and half of the people are blurred out. They have to blur out all the old WWF logos. They have to blur out the referee. They have to blur out... They blurred out Mean Gene Okerlund, for God's sakes. What? Are you kidding me? So, and there are members of the audience that they had to blur out. I'm pretty certain Donald Trump was sitting in the audience and they blurred him out too. And, you know, one, good. But it's just, yeah. That mode just is... It's not for me. The only reason why I'm even playing it was to see some of the cutscenes that they did and to get the trophies attached to it and to get the rest of the arenas and get those unlocked. Yeah, showcase mode just, it's not what it was, and it's just not very good. I get it, it's their big kind of centerpiece thing. It's usually what they base or theme the games on after. But I kind of, and you know, they have My Rise, which My Rise kind of took the place of, you know, Road to WrestleMania. It's their story mode. But I would rather see them just cut showcase mode entirely, throw even more into universe mode and My Rise, and hell, even into MyFaction, and just cut the showcase altogether.
This whole building is shaking.
And just have it to where all the arenas and all the wrestlers, you just unlock them playing the game. Rigo's review is here. Says he got WWE 2K24 and it's incredible. I agree, dude. Eric Von Kane. I don't even know how to pronounce your last name, and I don't want to try just because I don't want to offend you. But Eric is here. It's been a while, dude. I'm okay right now. How are you? And Eric is gone. All right, so based off of how previous matches have gone, this is probably going to go Imperium's way, unless unless Ludwig kills Gunther. You're thinking of doing Mysterio versus Ricky Steamboat on GWA. Oh, that's awesome, dude. I am playing this on the PS5. I think you get both versions when you play it on when you buy the PS5 version. I wish I could give somebody the digital code for 2K23, because I did pre-order this like a day or two before it came out, and you get a digital download for 2K23, but it's like I did that last year, so I can't buy the game twice. So we got a glorified handicap match here. Ivar with the Rikishi driver. Boom! Taking out Ludwig. DOA Hitman's here. How you doing? How you doing, sir? Oh. Either Gunther was letting Ludwig take the pin because of that crossbody, or he wanted a challenge against Ivar. I don't usually play online, but yeah, I don't mind adding you as a friend. Not a big deal. Just leave your info in the chat, and I will try to add you later. Did I get the new updated Hollywood Hogan Ultimate Edition? Not yet. I still have the previous one. I'm not really in a rush to get it. Like, I have the Charlotte Flair from that wave as well. The original release of that Charlotte Flair. So, and I know the updated Hogan just has, like, the better torso with the right skin tone. But yeah, I'm just really not in, I'm really not... Oh, you know what? That's the other thing. I don't have PlayStation Plus right now. I have no need for it, so I just haven't renewed it. Okay, thanks for dropping your friend code, though.
He's certainly lining him up, but he's wasting too much time.
You're not surprised. They haven't blurred out T-shirts for showcase mode. Yeah, that's so weird. Yeah, showcase mode is just a mess.
Gunther laying down the gauntlet for his opponent. A dangerous situation out here.
Like, you don't have to keep reminding us about WWE's history. We know all this stuff already. I know there's newer fans and stuff out there, but do you really think a lot of newer fans are even high on this mode? I don't think so. I could be wrong on that, but I have seen some people on the subreddit say that they like it, but the majority of them are kind of in line with my thoughts on it.
The steel chair, never as innocent as it looks.
You're trying to find... okay, yeah. Captain McKay and myself, we were going to do these reviews of the Street Fighter movie and the Mortal Kombat movie. And that was kind of my project that he was being a part of. And we shot it twice. We shot it once in 2016 and once in 2018. The 2016 one, the audio was really, really bad on his end because I was screen recording and I wasn't wearing headphones, so it doubled up the audio and I couldn't fix it. It was unusable. So we waited a year or two and we re-recorded it, and it's not good. So I did finish the video. I tried to upload it. YouTube blocked it. I tried to upload again. YouTube blocked it. And I said, okay, this clearly isn't for me. This like long form video essay type stuff is just not for me. I thought about just taking the audio and releasing it like a podcast thing, and I just haven't done it. Don't know if I still have the audio, but I'll take a look and see if I do.
And Gunther clearly not impressed by his opponent thus far.
2K is letting people find ways to get Brock to get around the legality thing. I saw somebody with a playable Brock model, and I was just like, okay, that's what you want to do. I mean, yeah, it is just, we don't know, and yeah, just gotta let that situation play out and see what happens. I know it's either what's the status or what's the status. I don't know the proper pronunciation of that, but I'll just say, what's the status? He made a statement saying that he's not uploading a Brock model and he's not uploading a Vince McMahon model, and because he's the guy that could get like the MyFaction stuff or all the hidden stuff, and he gets them onto community creations. And people, every time I see him post on Instagram, someone's like, when are you doing Brock and Vince McMahon? And then someone else in the comments has to tell them what's what, and then they start arguing. And it's like, dudes, he's already said it multiple times. He's not doing it. Knock it off. So if someone else did it, good for them, if that's what they really want. Yeah, I'd imagine, yeah, well, it's just like any other thing. If it's got the hidden audio, it's linked to the model somehow. Did Ivar just do a Tiger Driver? Yeah, pretty much. He's been doing the Tiger Driver, the Rikishi Driver. Ivar's been holding his own against Gunther and Ludwig here. Can't remove Vince from WrestleMania 17. Yeah, he's just way too involved in that. If I look up Rigo, two-time WWE champ, that's you. Okay, will do, man. Thank you. Did I see the new Elites coming out? I did. That new Ultimate Edition Eddie Guerrero looks awesome. That's one I'm definitely into. The Mankind, oh, there it is. Imperium picks up the win. Yeah, let me load up Instagram on my phone again. And oh, dope! Status uploaded a version of Bray Wyatt from Royal Rumble 2023, where he's got the freaky mask and the face paint. Dope. Let's see. Let's go to my damn Toys' page. That's my boy. Oh, he's got a bunch of his own stuff on there. Let's just go to ringside. just a render so far, but the Elite 109 Bailey, that looks awesome. Love the color scheme. Yeah, that's one thing I really love about this game is all the blood. They did a great job on this. All right, now we got Kofi Kingston and the Boogeyman, the Boogie Day, versus KO and Sammy. Gonna turn on the entrances while I look at all the new figures. The new Greatest Hits wave, or the From the Vault exclusive series. Yeah, very excited they're re-releasing that Ultimate Warrior. I actually had to sell that one just recently. So that one's a must-buy. The Defining Moments John Cena. That one I'm going to skip. I still have my original Defining Moments, and there's nothing new with that one. DX looks good. I might pick those up someday. The Dudleys, I love them. I might double dip, but I still have my Elites, Elite 45 of those. Kane is a skip for me. I had the original one. I kind of want them to do an Ultimate in that attire, or like Royal Rumble 2002. So I'm going to skip on that one. The Undertaker, that one I'm definitely going to get at some point, just because I think the True Effects looks really great. Plus he'll have the double jointed arms, and I think they did the bat wings a little differently. I've seen some pictures of it where it's not so rigid, or it doesn't have that weird kind of rigid form that it did before. He's kind of holding it like how he did when he was descending. That's freaking cool. So yeah, that one, excited for that. Elite 109 Damian Priest was shown off, and that looks incredible. He's kind of got like the weird Sting padding on his knees and his legs. I like that though. It's a good look for him. The top picks, Rey Mysterio. I know My Damn Toys likes the colors on that. Gunther looks okay. He seems a little small, doesn't he? He's smaller than Roman Reigns. And of course Roman Reigns is in there.
Don't you just feel good when Kofi Kingston enters the arena?
Elite 109 Shinsuke Nakamura. I'm liking how that looks. This is current day attire. The jumpsuit with like the crazy like white and like the white like lightning tribal thing that he's got going on. Elite 109 Seth Rollins. His like, oh, that's a good attire. It's like gold and black. It's got some texture work to it. That looks good. I'm not really seeing anything else on here that's new that I haven't seen or talked about. I mean, there's the AEW figures. So yeah, I am excited for those.
Here comes Sami Zayn. Underdog no more.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if they're still calling it Greatest Hits Wave or if it's officially From the Vault, but I do like that. Figure you need is the American Badass Undertaker. Are we talking about like that SummerSlam figure that they made a while back, or are we talking about the newest Elite one where he's got like the one Dead Man Show T-shirt? Because that one I do want. He's got a watch accessory. The shirt looks good. Apparently, the under construction trophy can be gotten just by downloading a custom arena and playing in it. Nice. Oh, that is another thing I wanted to do. Once I get everything unlocked, I want to do my GM. I've seen the new like ECW arena that they made exclusively for my GM, and I think that looks amazing. And that'll be the first time I've ever played my GM since like SVR 2006. Like, I'm just not very good at those, like, simulation type stuff where it's like, okay, plan your budget, do this, do that. And it's like, okay, if you've seen my bank account, you know how terrible I am at budgeting. You're playing it against the AI with Teddy and doing pretty good. Nice. After only 1 week, yeah. Dude, take your wins where you can. Alright, so what's going on with Kevin Owens at Mania? Is it going to be like him and Randy Orton versus Logan Paul and KSI? Or are they going to have Randy Orton versus Logan Paul for the US title? Or, yeah. It's kind of weird. Kevin Owens has main evented the last 2 WrestleManias, night 1. And now he's probably not going to be on that. Or he's definitely not going to be in the main event of both shows, or one of the shows. Triple threat match for the US title. Brian, how you doing, dude? Yeah, we were just talking about the new greatest hits / from the vault wave that Ringside and everybody else was showing earlier in the week. Good stuff. I'm glad everybody's going to get a chance to get some of those figures again, especially the Dudleys. Hopefully we've got like some ECW Dudleys and, you know, classic versions of them from like, you know, 2000, 2001. Do I remember the Elite 18 Undertaker loosely based on Shut Your Mouth, Here Comes the Pain? Yeah, that one was just your basic like 2002 Undertaker. I still have that figure. I've got the, I think it's the Elite 55 one too, where he's got the Pain Syndicate pants. Joshua Jonah, how you doing, man? Whoa. Yeah, so catch you up to speed. We are in the semifinals of a Gold Rush tournament for the 2002 era World Tag Team Championships. We've got the Boogie Day versus KO and Sammy. Imperium just beat the Viking Raiders in a pretty one-sided match, but Ivar was holding it down, dude. I actually thought he was gonna pull it out there for a second, but did I get the new WCW Nitro figure that came out? No, I haven't seen them in stores yet, and I unfortunately can't afford them. The only one I really, really want out of the bunch is obviously the Undertaker.
Kevin Owens with the torture rack. Oh, into the neck breaker. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, world's strongest flag. Boogeyman setting up his opponent. Man, I wish this was Saxton right now. Don't wish that upon me, Michael.
Well, Josh, you're not supposed to tell everybody that, but fine. I guess we'll just make it public knowledge. I do love that man's bow ties. Oh, we hit the pump handle slam on Sammy, and oof. Sammy. Dude, this Boogeyman is OP, and I love it. How do I feel about the entire Bloodline story? I'm still enjoying it. It's not as good as it was last year with, oh, Boogeyman just took out Sammy. Oh, KO, you got a long ways to go, man. Yeah, I'm not enjoying it as much as I was last year. I like what they're doing with Jay and Jimmy. So I'm excited for that. Obviously, I'm super jazzed for Rock and Roman versus Seth and Cody. That's been good. Very happy Paul Heyman's getting inducted into the Hall of Fame. Christian said he can't talk. Christian said he was heading out to take his dog outside, so we'll see him again in a little bit. And yeah, Solo just being Solo.
Weaponizing your body. That's what that was. Launching. Whoa, look out. Soaring through the sky and crashing onto their opponent.
On a stomp. He's reaching under the ring for anything useful.
Shades of the old EC dub as a kendo stick is introduced to the...
Yeah, Sammy really, really brought something to that entire storyline for the Bloodline. Like him just weaseling his way into it, which was honestly the smartest thing he could have done, like, you know, storyline-wise. And it was just like R-Truth, you know, forcing his way into the Judgment Day. They didn't drag that out as long as they could have, but for what they did with it, I was happy. Especially with him selling bootleg Judgment Day t-shirts and Priest just being like, what the hell are you doing? And like you can tell he wants to beat his ass. He wants to kick him out. And then he sees the money that it's bringing and he's just like, all right, man, whatever. That was fun. Kind of wish they would have stretched that out to Mania. I don't know exactly what they're going to do with Priest at Mania or Balor. I don't think they have any tag teams to go up against unless it's just going to be Imperium. Did I buy the first Legends that came out in 2010? Some of them, yeah. Taker and Triple H, they were in the first two waves. I bought those ones, and then I just didn't buy any more until 2011. I started to go back and purchase some here and there. It was really in the middle. It was in the middle of like 2012 when I really started to fall in love with the Mattel line and started collecting heavily. I think it was seeing the big Boss Man figure, the Mankind figure, the Kane figure that was coming out. The CM Punks were looking great. I knew they were going to start doing some more Legends Undertakers at like any minute now, but it took them a little bit. It took them a little while to get the ones that I wanted. That's a nice big boot by Kevin Owens. But yeah, it is kind of cool, you know, with them re-releasing older figures and some of the newer ones they're releasing completely surprising me. And I mean, I don't think I ever expected to see a figure of the Gobbledygooker, and there he is in my closet right now. Rick Martel, Jake Roberts, and Jimmy Snuka were the first ones you wanted back then. Oh no, choke slam by the Boogeyman! I got a funny story about that. So, I wasn't collecting. I was still stopping by Toys R Us and checking them out back in the day. They had so many of those Legends figures that would go for like hundreds of dollars now on sale for like $5 to $10, and I just didn't purchase them. That was something I seriously regretted. I eventually did get them on, you know, various re-releases, or I did pick them up for not, you know, too bad of money off of eBay or other collectors. But yeah, still thinking about that. I'm like, oh my god, I saw that Defining Moments Triple H with the full denim outfit for $10 and I didn't buy it. What the hell was wrong with me?
Solely focused on punishing the leg.
Why does the ring post silver and not black? You know, I don't know. Probably just an oversight. I don't... Maybe it was later in the Ruthless Aggression era that they had this version of the arena. I don't mind it, though. I think the silver helps it stand out. We're talking about the turnbuckle post, by the way. Which Elite line is the best that was made by Mattel? I have two off the top of my head that I always bring up. The first one is Elite Series 19. The Brock Lesnar figure was great at the time. Shawn Michaels, the throwback figure, I was super excited for that one. Dolph Ziggler, I still love that figure. I think that's still my favorite Dolph Ziggler figure. Miss Elizabeth was great. She was the only women's figure for years that had double jointed knees and better articulation, which I don't know how that happened, but... Oh, Kevin Owens. Just barely kicking out. And Team Hell No. We had Daniel Bryan and Kane. And I love those two figures. The Bryan was amazing. It was the first time we got his, like, you know, yes, I'm trying to think of it, like the yes taunt, yes movement era. Oh my goodness, Boogeyman and Kofi Kingston pulled it out. Pretty dominant performance. And the Kane, the Elite 19 Kane, that's my favorite of the, quote, modern versions of Kane. Like, they actually molded the stitching on his singlet, and he came with a welder mask. I mean, yeah, that figure's just awesome. Joshua Joe and I will still cherish the Chris Hero / Cassius Ohno Elite that you bought off of me, yeah. I was surprised. I found a lot of those at Target. Will I buy the new Hall & Nash Ultimate Editions? Yes. I actually sold pretty much all of my other versions of... Well, I still have the latest Legends Kevin Nash, but I had the ringside Kevin Nash, the Wolfpack one, and I had the... I guess we don't need to have entrances for this one. We've watched the entrances so many times already. But yeah, I sold my other versions of them mainly because I was going to get those Ultimate Editions.
They believe it falls to them to return.
Which era do I prefer? Attitude or Ruthless? I mean, I was a kid growing up watching the Attitude Era, so I have to pick that one. Ruthless Aggression was better match quality for sure, but yeah, you know, if I was a kid growing up and I was watching, you know, Ruthless Aggression stuff, I would obviously prefer that. Rigo Reviews is going to take off, so we'll say goodbye and we'll see you next time, dude. Yeah, how would you guys feel if the Boogeyman came back and ended Gunther's legendary reign with the IC title? Did I see the AEW throwback Punk coming out soon? Are you talking about the Ring of Honor Punk? Because I actually did see that in a store recently. We're talking about the blonde hair with like the yellow MMA or basketball style shorts. Yeah, I did see that one. It's not really my era. Like, I wasn't watching Ring of Honor back then, so I'm obviously more into Punk from WWE and AEW. But I do think that's a pretty good figure. The Boogie Mansion and Roman Reigns. Yeah, there you go. That won't set the world on fire. I'll say Attitude Era's main event was untouchable compared to the Ruthless Aggression era.
Pinning down their opponent's arm. Vicious knee drop.
I feel like without the competition and without kind of the excitement of where some guys could end up, that's kind of what hurt, you know, the Ruthless Aggression era. Plus, you know, just some of the stuff they had the guys doing, especially the women, just really sucked during that time. Captain McKay, dude, how you doing, man? Yes, this is 2K24. We are in the finals of a Gold Rush tournament for the World Tag Team Championships from this era. We got Gunther and Ludwig Kaiser of Imperium versus the Boogie Day. Obviously, the Boogeyman and Kofi Kingston. I was just doing some random tag teams, and these two were the most random team that popped up, and they might take it. We were just talking about the greatest hits line or the From the Vault line that's going to be on Ringside Collectibles. I didn't realize that wave was exclusive to Ringside until I finally looked at the packaging, and it's right there on the box. The entire storyline with Vince and Austin really made the Attitude Era. And then, of course, Rock and Austin had good matches. It's like, it's not just that, too. They took guys like Kane. They took Mankind, who was like had three different personas, and they elevated those guys up into the main event. Triple H got elevated up into the main event. The Rock's rise to the main event was insane. I was actually watching a bunch of clips from him on TikTok where he was handing out presents to the nation, and he was giving gold watches to the other guys, Mark Henry, D'Lo, and Kama, and then he gives Farouk a fucking picture of himself. That was legendary shit, man.
Tossed back into the ring. Landing the uppercut.
And Ludwig Kaiser is all business now.
This athleticism is off the charts. Clothesline. Set up for the leg sweep. Grabbed up and driven down.
Doggy bomb.
Is it enough to overcome Gunther? There's two. Yeah.
Sorry, I was just replying to a text.
And an elbow drop too.
Are you telling me we aren't going to have a fight in Eggnog? Josh,
Look at that counter.
I need to know how your mind works sometimes, sir. Unless you're referring to like a match that happened during the Ruthless Aggression era. Oh, Kofi! What were you doing?
Boogeyman is out with the elimination.
Boogeyman was like your heater, dude. What are you doing? You're going to have to fight Gunther and Ludwig all by yourself.
The steel
How do I feel about the AEW throwback Chris Jericho? I saw it and I said, I'm good. I mean, that was, Jericho before WCW. That was more like ECW, World Travel Jericho. It's not a bad figure. It just was not for me.
Wow. And now
Like, it would be kind of cool if they could do some WCW figures of Chris Jericho, but, obviously that's tied up with WWE, so it's never going to happen. I haven't gotten any Jericho figures in a while. I still see the purple leather jacket one at Walmart everywhere.
Just turn that around. Oh, jarring uppercut. And that was...
Yeah, you are right, Brian. Like Lesnar's rise, Batista's, like, they did a good job of elevating some guys up into the main event. Edge especially. And there you have it. Imperium are your new World Tag Team Champions. So I see Kaimo and Leo in here. Just want to say quickly hello to you guys. Gunther! What the hell, man? That was awesome. I love all the championship victory animations in this game. Compared to games on the PS2 where we had like the same ones and like confetti would rain down from the sky. I mean, what we have now is so awesome. Is this Imperium specific? I don't think it is. I think it's just a cool heel tag team one. That's awesome. Well, congratulations to Imperium for winning the World Tag Team Championships. Just reading Josh's comment about his mind. He's a crazy one. So yeah, this is what we were looking at. We had the Weapons of Mass Destruction, which is an actual tag team in the game. They have their own entrance, which is or it's just a Freebird entrance, but it's amazing. They got taken out by Imperium. We had the Creed Brothers versus the Viking Raiders. We had Boogeyman and Kofi, the Street Profits, Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn, and the Judgment Day. This was some good stuff. Check CC and view the Hasbro ring. Okay. I knew somebody was going to do that. That's awesome. They still have Happy Corbin in this. Yeah. Most likely it's in most downloaded or most upvoted. There's some good looking arenas. Page 3. Okay. Pardon me, you're just going to get the Dr. Pepper ASMR. So we're talking about what were the best Elite lines. I said 19. Elite Series 19 is far and away one of my favorites. Oh, that looks pretty good too. So I haven't seen the Hasbro ring yet. Elite Series 30. That is one of my absolute favorites. The Elite Road Warriors are two of my absolute favorites Mattel's ever done. The Brock Lesnar figure they released in that wave was really good. Ryback was good. Lex Luger was awesome. I forget who the other figure was in that wave. Yeah, we'll just search through the hashtags. Give me 1 second, guys. My wife is letting me know how they're doing down there over there in Seattle. They took our, so my wife and her sister took their niece to see Nicki Minaj, and some of their friends are just being little bitches. Yeesh. Not excited to have kids. The one in the mid 40s with the Dudley is White Gear Seth. Yeah, that that's not what I wanted. I gotta remember, when you search the hashtags, you gotta go through and redo all of the little things. Yeah, that one had the, I think that one had the Dudley Boys too, and the, oh, which one was it? Was Harlem Heat in that wave? Batista 2014. Thank you, Eric. Yeah, so that was Batista from Royal Rumble, not Blue Tista. That was in type in hashtag WWF, then go to like page 3 or 4. Okay. God, I feel like such an old fart doing this stuff. I'm like, okay, now I need to press this, and I need to press this, and I need to... No superstars, just arenas. Thank you much. Would I rather have kids or have you? I don't know, Josh. I mean, there's pros and cons to that, sir. You would probably fit into the cage better than they would. Do I like the new Vault series? Yeah, I love it. I love the idea of them re-releasing older figures for everyone to get. It sucks, drives down the values of some of the, some of the value of the rare stuff that I have, but no, I would rather everyone have a chance to own the figures that they want to own. Oh, there's the WrestleFest one. That's cool. I gotta take a quick look at this one. That's cool. Yeah, we're gonna download that one. JBTM, I'm doing okay, man. How about yourself? Yeah, sorry there's no music with this. I mean, I obviously take out the jukebox feature just because, one, I don't want the stream to get flagged and shut down, and two, it's just a bit overbearing. Where is this Hasbro ring? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put in Hasbro on one of these hashtags. See if that does anything. Hasbro. That's my knockoff brand. Hasbro. Let's try that. Custom arenas. No, we're still not seeing it. That's crazy. Oh, dude, all of those commercials from Hasbro were insane. I love them. I know as much as people love the ones where like Piper and Warrior or like Piper and like Ted DiBiase are there. I like the ones where like the background would change. Like I know Sergeant Slaughter was like holding his figure and like there was like camouflage backgrounds and graphics and stuff like that. Oh, you're talking about the magazine ad. That, I mean, top of my head, I can't really recall. Eugen's comment. How you doing? Am I gonna do any action figure reviews? At some point, yes. I actually spent most of this weekend rearranging my entire office. I gave it to my wife some months ago just because I wasn't doing anything in here, and yeah, so I got my project table and my desk right here. I've got to put up some lights and stuff like that for it, but yeah, slowly but surely. It's weird. Try changing the arenas to oh, okay, you see, that's my problem. Shows. Okay. Yeah, Cap, I'll send you some pictures. WWF Hasbro's shows. Okay. Then it's on page 3. Can't miss it. I don't know, dude. You're there we go. It's got the screen filter. Does it have its own ring, or is it... okay, it's a custom arena. Like, can you play in the custom arena separately, or do you have to do the show? I've not messed with the create a show feature yet. PG era was really at its best from 2012 to 2015 with Lesnar's return, the debut of The Shield, Rollins turning heel. Yeah, I mean, there was still a lot of it that sucked, but I can't deny it. Like, seeing CM Punk's rise to the main event with, you know, the pipe bomb and everything like that, that was all great. I think it needs to show. So do I just go into show and do it that way? Just go to play. Okay. And I went back too far. Damn it, you can't have that many screens, dude. No! Okay, I did say I was going to jump into MyFaction for a little bit, but we'll do this customer... I want to do this Hasbro thing first, and then we'll do this. Come on, just stop it. Let me out. Okay. Oh dear. That is awesome. Wow, what match do we want to do? Let's do Fatal 4-Way Extreme Rules. That is awesome. Let's see, who are we playing as? Oh, you know what? I saw Seth freaking Rollins. I have not played with Seth Rollins yet. Seth freaking Rollins. Shawn Michaels 09, why not? Ricochet. Cedric. Shawn Michaels 6. Cena. Dusty. Kofi. Cameron Grimes. Grayson. Otis. Wade Barrett. Kevin Nash. They really want me to play as Dr. Thugonomics John Cena. I guess you got to put Cody Rhodes in here. Now we won't make it a title match. We'll just start it. Yeah, Leo, the game is actually really good. Be sure to look at the crowd seats. Won't say why. I can't see what we're talking about, so we're gonna wait. Okay. He's got that mail away Undertaker in a glass case. That's amazing. Oh, it's the it's the holier than thou Shawn Michaels. That's awesome. Yeah, that Cody Rhodes figure, I think that was the Elite Series 12 Cody Rhodes. The undashing Cody Rhodes. That's still one of my favorite videos I've ever done. It's still one of my favorite figures, by the way. I love that undashing Cody Rhodes is in this game, too. I'm going to have to play as him. Shawn Michaels didn't find God. He is God. The magazine ad in the background. Yeah, I love it. It's all good. It's too bad you couldn't upload, like, your own custom videos to these, because I could imagine somebody wanting to put, like, the commercials for the Hasbro figures, just have those on a constant loop in the background. The Elite Series 12 Daniel Bryan, was that the red gear with, like, the white, like, kind of leaves or flames on it? I do remember that one. He had the gray Daniel Bryan shirt. In fact, I think I have that shirt still for my figures. All-time best WrestleMania, it's either 17 or 19 for me. Last year's was really good. The Dallas one was really good too. This year's got the potential to be an all-time great. The one where he beat the Miz for the U.S. title. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure on that gear because there was also another Daniel Bryan that released around the same time, where he had like the white or like the silver and red gear, where it was like a half and half thing. That both of those are really good. I need to make a man with a bow tie custom. Pee Wee Herman? I need to make a Pee Wee Herman custom? Yeah, okay, I can do that. Yeah, that's one reason why I definitely agree with you there, Cap. Okay, so WrestleMania X7 was actually the first WrestleMania I got to watch live. I was supposed to go to my best friend Andrew's house. Cap, you remember Andrew because you met him at the wedding. So I was supposed to go to his house and watch that. For some reason, his mom decided she didn't want to have company over after she already said I could come over and watch WrestleMania, and I was going to help pay for the thing. So my dad found out, and he was pretty pissed off. So he ended up ordering WrestleMania, and he ordered Domino's, and it was a fun night. I got to watch the Street Fighter 2 anime movie because that's all I could do in between waiting for WrestleMania to start and for pizza to get there. So yeah, that was a good day. By the way, if you've never seen Street Fighter 2, the animated movie, you need to see it. I forget who it was. I don't remember if it was Brian, but Cap, somebody was talking to us or talking to me about the Street Fighter the movie video that we were supposed to do a couple years ago. I still have all the audio from it, but yeah, it was my bad. Both times we tried to do it, I screwed things up, and I did finish that video. I tried to upload it, and YouTube kept blocking it to the point where I just said, you know, I'm not OSW Review. I'm not the Nostalgia Critic. This clearly is not my niche. I don't know what I'm doing, so yeah. Still have the audio for it, so I might chop it up and do like a podcast or something with it someday. Okay, DOA Hitman, this is an amazing arena. What were you saying about the chairs, though? I can't see the chairs. Are they... Yeah.
Prepare to witness an athletic spectacle like you've never seen before.
Let me see if I can hear this Ricochet theme. Yeah, it's not his NXT theme. It's a different theme song. I forgot that they changed it. It's a good Ricochet model. I like the vest. The gold and black attire is freaking sweet. Think Hall of Famer. Okay. How do I feel about WrestleMania 30? Overall, the show is all right. It's really a 3-match show. It's Bryan Triple H. It's Taker versus Brock, and then it's the main event, you know? What WWE star in this game is very clownish? Okay. Known for scaring kids or making kids cry, brah. I would so love it in next year's game, or hell, even if they patched it into this year's game. If they could somehow make it to where we could have Cause, but have the Elite body, that's where we're heading. The chairs are doink.
He is plastic, but that arm is not looking fantastic.
Because look at this. This is so cool. I love seeing the John Cena figure last year, and I was so happy that they actually released it for play in all the other modes, because God, that sucked. I hate having things locked in modes that you have to play. Well, it's like, I'd have no problem playing MyFaction if everything, you know, the previous versions of MyFaction from like the last couple of games, I got no problem playing those if I could use the different models in the game. Okay, now I see it. Now I see it. It's hard to see the chairs with everybody standing in the way, but now you can see it.
Cody is going to to fight with every fiber of his plastic.
Really like WrestleMania 30, but was thinking the fact that 20 and 30 are similar. They just have similar main events, and somebody did mention that, I think on Instagram or Reddit or one of them, you know, where WrestleMania 10, there were 3 people in the main event technically. There was Lex, Yoko, and Brett. Even though it wasn't a triple threat match, those were the guys. And then for 20, Shawn, Benoit, Triple H. 30, Batista, Bryan, Orton. And then going into this year's WrestleMania, it looked like it was going to be, there it is, the Under Construction Trophy. That's awesome. You know, it was going to be Rock, Roman, Cody. Thankfully, Seth Rollins is involved now. But yeah, that is kind of crazy. Kaima says, a bit off topic, but you're finishing Justice League Unlimited. DC, in your opinion, will never be better than those Bruce Timm shows. They nailed every character, and its maturity is only rivaled by Avatar: The Last Airbender. Yeah, with those, it's very hard to strike a balance between, you know, fun kid shows and something adults can watch and something that teenagers can, like, watch and still be into. And those shows did it perfectly. You know, I love this Seth Rollins attire. It's goofy, it's over the top. It looks like something that's going to be perfect in action figure form if they ever make it.
What do you think is the best winning strategy?
Justice League Unlimited is so good. Yeah, I definitely agree. It's amazing how many characters that got a spotlight. Like, who's the character that Nathan Fillion plays? Is it like Cowboy or Outlaw? Like, I forgot his name, but he's literally just generic cowboy man. But still, he gets a couple of episodes to show up here and there, and you got a fan for life. Oh no, Cody's got the sledge. Oh.
Just ruthless. Prime example.
Well, Shawn wasn't fighting the Authority, so it is a little bit different. Oh, Shawn with the top rope fist drop to Ricochet. And I'm out here getting my ass whooped by... I'm getting my ass whooped by a toy.
A kick out before the referee can get to one.
They need to spin off this, like 2K Battlegrounds, but with figures. Yeah, I would love that. That would be so fun. Like, do WWE All-Stars, but with actual action figures.
Saying not today.
Oh, no. I know, Brian. You know, I'm just trying to play and read the comments and answer as I'm going. That was a diving 5-knuckle shuffle. Yeah. Cody, are you doing push-ups? Can your articulation even handle that? But yeah, that's what we were saying earlier. It's just, it's insane how, you know, like George Lucas said, it's like poetry. It rhymes. The more things change in wrestling, the more they stay the same.
Cody Rhodes laying down the gauntlet to his opponent.
What was that other game that just came out? WrestleQuest. I was so excited for that game, but I got a couple hours into it, and I quit. I was just like, you know, it's fun. I love the action figure and toy box aesthetic to everything. The gameplay loop is just, it just drags.
Stops the ref count before 2.
Showing his determination there with the...
I do want to go back and beat it someday, obviously. I mean, it's got some of my favorite wrestlers of all time. It's got the Road Warriors. Jake Roberts is in there. Like, Macho Man is literally worshipped like a god.
Certainly doesn't possess any lack of creativity when it comes to how to use the ladders as a
I gotta remember how to... I gotta do some training on him to remember how to do certain diving moves.
Ooh, right to the throat.
My favorite Kane figure that I own right now are the 2 Ultimate Editions and the Elite 19. Like, I couldn't tell you which one I love more. The Elite 19 is still absolutely one of my favorites. I did a fix-up on his face, added some like black wash to it, to the mask. Way better. Yeah, no worries, Cap. I completely forgot Daylight Savings Time was today. So, it's all good, dude. Thank you so much for stopping by. And yeah, I hope to be on the YouTubes more often. Kaimo, you got any Godzilla stuff coming up? I know you, I have not checked your channel out in a while, but I know you were big on the Godzillas. I'm so bummed out. I missed seeing Godzilla -1 in theaters. It's gonna have to be a Blu-ray purchase second that thing drops.
That's one of my all-time favorites. The
I think the Oscars are tonight too. I hope it wins for special effects. I think that's what it's nominated for. How do I feel about the Kane disguised as Undertaker figure? I think it's alright. I think they could have done a lot better with it, but the box is 10 out of 10.
lands face first. Jumping knee strike.
Yeah, I tell you one thing though, if it had the double jointed arms and if it had a few more things to it that they could have tweaked, would have been perfect. It's weird. Like the original like Kane body that they used for him, I always thought it was way too small and way too similar to the Undertaker. So them just using that default body was perfect for or Undertaker disguised as Kane. Kane's had so many ringside collectibles figures. He had his like 2002, 2003 Mask era figure. He had the Hardcore Kane figure. He had Taker disguised as Kane, which also doubles as another Kane. Kind of crazy. I was trying to think of who has like the most ringside collectibles figures. CM Punk would be another one. When will M. Bison return? I was talking about this earlier. I was trying to shoot a video for the showcase mode where Chase and Bison are playing this year's showcase mode, but I got so bored of that mode, I literally lost all motivation to do it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna finish my recordings of the showcase mode and make like a highlight video of it. But yeah, Bison will return. I don't think I could continue this channel without him. How do I feel about Edge, aka Adam Copeland, being in AEW? I'm okay with it, you know. I think he's just doing what he wants to do. WWE really just did not have anything for him. So yeah, I'm all for it. We need more Hall of Pain, damn it. Yeah, through the ladder. I'll tell you what, a little insider thing. About 3 or 4 years ago when we first moved into this duplex that we're renting, I actually shot a new intro to the Hall of Pain. It was going to start out exactly the same as the old one, but then there was, you know, that awful Dolph Ziggler record scratch. And then the Glorious theme was going to kick in. And you would have seen M. Bison in Bobby Roode's Glorious robe singing his own version of Glorious, but with the Hall of Pain lyrics. New Hall of Pain lyrics. I think I still have the audio recording of it. I don't have the video that I shot of it anymore, I don't think. I'll have to look through my hard drive.
He got whipped into that corner. Running leg drop. Oh, Cody manages to counter.
WWE dropped the ball by not giving him the championship. I mean, yeah, but they only had the one world title at the time when he left, right? Because I think they introduced the World Heavyweight Championship after Edge was pretty much already made up his mind about leaving. And he did his thing with the Judgment Day, and, you know, that was fun. Here comes the stomp. Boom! See if I can get him. Cody said, nope. Ah, got me at the crossroads.
I think Rollins might have got cut there. Cover!
Oh my God! How the hell do you kick out of that?
Yeah, I love the fact that they added 1, super finishers, and 2, they increased the amount of finishers and signatures you can do. That's weird to say a lot. Finishers. Yeah, I know what you meant, Brian. In 2021, when he was feuding with Roman. No, I didn't. I'm so sorry. I misspoke. I thought you were talking about Yeah. I just misunderstood that. I'm sorry. I think it was better for... I think it was better for what they're doing that that Roman defeated Edge and continued his legendary reign with the title. I think the time definitely is now to where it should end. That was awesome.
And he tosses him back in now. This is it. Meanwhile, we have Michaels.
Haven't done my rise yet. I'm debating on whether I want to do that on stream or if I want to make videos for that, or just play it in my own time. You know.
Oh my God! Ricochet hits the recoil. Cody's cut open, but I think he's in his element, guys.
What do you think you're doing? Does Rollins have a super finisher? Let's take a look. Nope, he just got... Oh, wait, that's Michaels. My bad. Oh, jeez. What the hell? Okay, I'm in combos now. Seth Rollins. He's got signatures for days. He's got the 5-star frog splash. He's got the buckle bomb. He's got the pedigree. He's got the superplex Falcon Arrow. And then the inverted superplex DDT. He does have the... Oh, yeah, he's got the super stomp. Okay, I'm close to the super stomp. I can make that work.
There's electricity running through this arena right now. Will it be the spark?
Cena should be given a minor run as the IC champ so he can retire as Grand Slam champion. Yeah, he and Sheamus need to get that belt before they're totally done. I don't think it's going to happen for Cena though. I don't know if he cares, but I mean, still, I think it'd be cool. I swear, the amount of pedigrees that have been hit in this match already. I have a pedigree. Cody has a pedigree. Sure, Sean has a pedigree. Hey.
Cody nails the crossroads.
Got me with the crossroads.
Nailed it. Broken up, and the match continues.
Real quick, I gotta read a text message. I need a bumper theme that I can play, or like a "We'll be right back." Da 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 da. All right.
That's teamwork.
Cody's... okay, by the way, Cody's... figure Cody's alt finish outside the ring, if I recall, it's the super... Oh, it's the super finisher. Okay. Haven't done any Godzilla-related stuff on the channel. School and work. Yep, I understand that. Sorry, I went for the Hogan leg drop and I completely whiffed. Yeah, that's a big reason why I had to pretty much give up YouTube and a bunch of other stuff, is just no motivation and everything else was just taking my time. So yeah, don't fault you there, dude. It's all good. But thank you very much for being here. I appreciate that. It's already a 5-star match, as we knew it would be. I'm so close to getting that third one. Let's see if we can't get that table in here and do some damage.
He's taking this to the floor now. Sweet chin music. Does that?
The tired sweet chin music.
He stops the count. And now Rollins.
I love that. The tired animations are so good. And I also love that.
Taking this to the floor.
Tossing weapons at people is so much fun. You're taking a screenwriting class? Holy shit, dude. That's incredible. Get off him.
And this match would have been over.
Oh, Jesus.
Flying forearm connects.
Oh, Seth has the rage payback. You can get into it. Yeah, I haven't really learned how to do the payback stuff just yet. Come on, Ricochet, kick out. Are you kidding me? This arena is so cool. Thank you so much for recommending it. Alright, well, we'll try to hit our super finisher next time. But for now, we're going to jump into MyFaction Mode and see what fun can be had there. R2 plus triangle for the paybacks. Gotcha. I should probably just do more one-on-one matches because I get lost in the chaos of the multi-man stuff.
Take a look at the winner of this fatal four-way match, ladies and gentlemen. Truly against all odds.
That's why I prefer like elimination style matches to like fatal four-ways.
Make this easy.
I think, yeah, John Cena's still he's still the NXT champion, the John Cena action figure. First night of the release, I did a live stream and I had John Cena versus Cody Rhodes Elite, and I ended up losing that. Oh, there's a new locker code I got. Where is it? I think if I remember right, this one came from 2K because something was up with the Steam version of it. So you just type in head of the table. I am the table. See what we get. It should just open the packs right then and there. I don't get why you have to go to a separate thing. Okay. I don't know if that was good or not. I got Wade Barrett. And I got Sonya Deville as manager. Okay, I think this is the one we just did. Cool, cool, cool. Yeah, that's the name of my team, is Bison's Beauties. If you're a fan of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, you'll get that. We'll just jump into Weekly Towers real quick. -1 won the Best Visual Oscars. Dude, fuck yeah, that is so awesome. I was hoping it would. I haven't seen -1 yet. I'm so bummed I didn't get to see it in theaters, but like I said before, it's going to be a day one Blu-ray purchase. DBC has also been more interesting to you recently. I get that, yeah. R.I.P. Akira Toriyama. Definitely check out Team 4-Star stuff on YouTube. That helped get me back into Dragon Ball. I really want to go through and watch the original Dragon Ball from beginning to end. I tried doing that once, and I made about halfway through the Red Ribbon Army stuff, and then me and my lady at the time just didn't finish it. And we'll be Shamo. Yeah. I could mess around with that stuff if I wanted to, but I'm not gonna. We'll just pick everything as it is. I do want to watch all the new movies. Me and my wife have a Plex account with one of her coworkers, and he basically just uploads everything he can purchase, and he's got all the new Dragon Ball movies on there. Shamo already had a super finisher? What's Shamo's super finisher? Is it like Super Bro Kick? Oh!
No ifs about it. That's going to do it. Grayson is in big jeopardy here.
Is that his super finisher?
Kick. Grayson went down in a heap. Sheamus has got him right where he wants.
It just says to hold R2 and then tap.
Retaliation from
Crazy.
Grayson. Reciprocating the
So
initial.
weird. Is this just a super finisher match?
That'll cost some teeth.
How do I think WrestleMania 49 should end? Well, we're not anywhere near WrestleMania 49. We're at WrestleMania 50. If it doesn't end with... I'll say this. If it doesn't end with Cody Rhodes walking out with the title, then I don't know. Started with the OGDB. Was really confused when Kid Goku wasn't going Super Saiyan and throwing spirit bombs.
To be over.
Oh boy, he's stalking him. Watching for an open.
The Celtic Warrior with the Irish Curse backbreaker.
You saw Godzilla -1 7 times in theaters. Oh yeah, I think I remember seeing you say that on Instagram.
It's over. All in a
I mean, okay, if that's what all that was for, cool.
That match is worth another look. Here we go.
Just so his super finisher is literally just like the Irish Curse backbreaker and then the bro kick. I mean, it's cool. It's a combo move. I really dig this Sheamus model too. By the way, they got the orange in his hair and beard looking really good. This looks a lot like his Elite figure from back in the day.
An excruciating.
Got a trophy. Got a trophy for Bison's BTs.
Now we wait to see who the Celtic Warrior
Yeah, this might be the first of the new games where I okay, I can't get that one yet. I gotta win the 15 matches. So many things you gotta do in these games now. How do you people do all this? Yeah, Brian, I got you. I know that you meant to say WrestleMania 40. I think it's gotta end with Cody Rhodes walking out with the title. The undisputed Universal Championship. I mean, if that's not what we're doing, what's the point, man? I think Rock and Roman win night 1, and that weakens Rollins so much to the point where he can't, defend himself against Drew McIntyre. And then so you got Cody Rhodes, who has to fight off the entire bloodline in his match against Roman. I don't know how he does it just yet, but that's where I see it going.
WWE today, jockeying for that top position.
What you guys think of Braun Breaker? I'm a big fan. I kind of love how versatile they've been with his booking, you know? Showed up, he's just white meat, intense babyface, and then he's super badass. I hate everybody, I hate the world. I'm cutting promos like my uncle. I think they're doing the I wanted to say Nepo baby stuff, but I think they're handling that stuff very well for him, where he's not just a carbon copy of his dad or his uncle. He's got some signature stuff that he does that is Steiner related, but he's made it his own and he's doing his own thing. And I love his tag team with Baron Corbin. He's been booked very well.
He's on the wrong side of that exchange.
Oh, what a clothesline.
His matches with Tommaso Ciampa, I think that's what really solidified him in my eyes.
Plays target.
Carmelo's good too. Really excited to see where both of these dudes are going to be at in the next couple of years.
Can't think of a worse place for him to be right now. Move over, Byron.
Oh.
Professional call this one, because this is going to be nasty. Hurricane Rana.
Hurricane Rana. Or the Frankensteiner, Michael Cole. What's his moves? Just spear from the corner, running spear, military press slam, Steiner recliner. Gotcha. Wish Punk didn't get hurt at the Rumble. Yeah, it'd be really interesting to see how the card would have shaped up. I mean, honestly, making the best of the situation, I'm very happy Drew won the Elimination Chamber and is going to get another shot at a world title in front of a crowd, because it still absolutely sucks that he had to have his first WrestleMania main event in an empty performance center. That sucked for him. It's like, what do you guys think they're going to do with Bobby Lashley? Are he and the Street Profits just going to have a match against Final Testament at Mania? They haven't booked Lashley well at Mania at all. 2019, he lost to Finn Balor and then Aleister Black, and I know with the first Mania back with the live crowd, WrestleMania 37, he beat Drew McIntyre. But yeah, Lashley, I feel bad for the dude. Aside from like, you know, WrestleMania 23 and WrestleMania 37, dude has just not had a great time at Mania. They didn't even have a match for him last year. He just showed up and was like, "Hey, I'm Bobby Lashley," you know? Which, hey, if it got him a payday, great.
Quick shoulder up.
Shrugging off the pin like it's nothing.
You got into the Rocky movies. Nice. Which one's your favorite?
Clothesline to the back of the neck.
Rocky 5 sucked. Yeah, that's no joke there. You didn't think Rocky Balboa was great? Oh, dude, that's one of my favorites. Oop. Yeah, Rocky 1 and 4. Those were Rocky 1, 4, and 3 were my favorites of like the original movies. Rocky 2 was all right. It's one of the ones I watched back the least, but you know, I probably will watch it more often now that Carl Weathers has passed away. R.I.P., dude. I love me some Action Jackson. Carl Weathers was the man. So happy for his success like later in life with The Mandalorian. Oh, jeez. Dude, you are going to get me counted out, and then I'm going to be upset.
And that intensity of bronze got tapered down a bit there.
Hayes just showed
Yeah, I still I agree with you there. I think if Punk didn't get hurt, he would have been the one in the chamber.
Back in the ring now.
Oh, come on. Get up. Oh, I hate this. Dude. He tried to throw me in the freaking ring, but that sucks. Well, there goes my match winning streak. That's instantly gone. Stupid, sexy Carmelo Hayes. Okay, I need to actually read this stuff. Okay, win the match. Win at least 15 points. Whatever it's called. Braun, I'm sorry, let me down. I let you down because I'm not a better player. Did I ever watch any of the Jurassic Park movies? Yes. Jurassic Park, the first one, is one of my favorite movies of all time. That one came out when I was 7 years old. It's the first movie I ever saw twice in theaters. And it was one of my favorites ever since then. Dude, I can't tell you the feeling. I still remember this. The feeling of the crowd when they did the shot of the Brachiosaurus walking into frame and the music kicking in, and the shot of like them like looking up with like the sun peeking out over him. Dudes, just chills thinking about that.
Carmelo Hayes knows when he comes
The T-Rex stuff. Oh man, that was the most scared I've ever been.
Looks like Bobby is locked in on his opponent now.
Lost World, it's okay. It's really not one of my favorites. It's kind of, yeah, Jurassic Park's a weird franchise. Like, no movie except for the first one I'd say is considered great, or for that matter, really even good. Like, Lost World, yeah. Is it Jurassic World? It is. Jurassic World, that one's good, but it's like kind of guilty pleasure good. Like, it doesn't take itself seriously enough. It kind of rides that line of, okay, we're going to be kind of campy and kind of goofy. Whereas, you know, the first Jurassic Park just had a little bit more emotion and weight to it. The third one, I don't know what to think of it. It's fun, but not great. There's some stuff I like about it. I don't think it's as violent as the first two, and that really bothers me, you know? Like, it tried to be just a little bit more family-friendly, and yeah, just... And I think it's one of the shortest ones, too. I mean, not that it needs to be 2.5 hours long or whatever, but...
no comeback.
So I think after this match, I'm going to take a break, let the dogs outside, and maybe give them their dinner. Because Goomba is up in my face, and he's like, he's being really needy. I know you just want pets, and I'm in the middle of, I'm in the middle of trying to win a match here, buddy.
Cinching in the hurt lock.
It's cinched in deep. Carmelo Hayes.
I got the hurt lock on him, Goomba. Goomba, make him tap out. Goomba, make him tap out.
Melo is struggling.
I don't think we're going to get him. Oh, maybe we did. Nice. Okay. So yeah, guys, take a 5-minute break. I will be back.
Look at these guys getting after it.
Here is your winner, the Almighty Bobby.
All right. So I am back. I was going to let the dogs outside, but they did not want to go outside. So I just fed them their dinner. Oh my goodness, Gigi Dolan. Where have you been all my life? Win the match, earn at least 30 points. Okie doke. Who are we going to have? Probably Raquel and Piper. I'm a big fan of these two. Whew. Jurassic Park 3 isn't great as the first two, but it's not as bad as people say. Yeah, I get that. Yeah, that was the first time I ever saw a movie in the theater, and I left disappointed. Like, there were things about Jurassic Park 3 I enjoyed. I liked William H. Macy. I liked Tay Leone. It was wonderful seeing Alan Grant there. Is it Alec or Billy? I thought Billy was cool. It was cool seeing Ellie Sattler again. I like that they go to the second island, so Grant really doesn't know what he's doing there. You know, you see some stuff that wasn't in the Lost World, but I don't remember. Do you see anything in that movie that was like either like an Easter egg or a callback to the second movie? Because I don't think that you do. I mean, it's a big island, but still, I think that would have been kind of interesting. Like the facility that they ended up at, that's not where they like got picked up in the Lost World, where they had like the huge like raptor set piece where they got rescued from.
Crossbody wipes them out.
I like the way the dinosaurs look, like the raptors that had like the quills coming out of their heads and stuff like that. Reminded me of Talon from what's it called, Primal Rage.
Piercing with the lariat.
I'll tell you one thing. People did not like the Spinosaurus. Like when the Spinosaurus killed the T-Rex and that there was no other T-Rex in the movie. It was just the Spinosaurus. I mean, don't get me wrong. Spinosaurus is a bad dude. It's a dangerous motherfucker. But still, the T-Rex was established. It's like walking into... I don't know. It's like walking into Rocky and Rocky gets killed by Clubber Lang, like actually dead, and he never comes back. So seeing the T-Rex that we all, oh my god, I just murdered my own tag partner. What the hell's wrong with me? Well, you know what? No, not what's wrong with me. We haven't earned 30 of these stupid points yet. So sorry, Piper. By the way, how do you earn points? Is there objectives? It says press it to view match actions. Where are the match actions? I really need to pay attention to these things. I think it's really just hit like signatures and stuff like that. It's filmed on separate sides of the islands. That's why the Spinosaurus wasn't in the second movie. I gotcha. But yeah, that makes sense why you didn't see any callbacks to Lost World. I don't know what it was about Lost World. I really was not in, and I felt the same way when I saw it in theaters, even though I wasn't disappointed when I left because I thought the rampage through San Diego was cool, but it just didn't do it for me the same way the first Jurassic Park movie did. I almost said Lost World again. Jurassic World, I like that one. I can still watch it. I can still fire it up and have a good time with it. Fallen Kingdom, I will never watch that piece of shit again. God, that is probably the worst Jurassic Park movie I've ever seen. It's one of the worst movies I've ever seen in theaters. It had one good part in it, and the rest of it I just can live without. That movie sucks ass. I'm sorry, it does. Jurassic World Dominion is a guilty pleasure. It feels, for me, it's a guilty pleasure the same way Jurassic Park 3 is a guilty pleasure. I know it's not great, but there are things about it that I can enjoy.
Boom, what a clothesline. She says, no thanks. Oh, God. Oh,
Nice job, Raquel. Probably going for a Tejano bomb.
And Raquel Rodriguez with an epic.
Boom! Land one finisher.
Something versatile. And what's more versatile in WWE than a...
I love that. You think you're ducking a punch? Nope, you're eating a clothesline.
Here's the torture rack.
racked up, not finished yet.
Yeah, the Jurassic stuff, I think they just need to be done with.
This string of offense.
I mean, obviously, money's money, and a company's going to try to earn whatever they can. But yeah, it's just stop. The whole clone thing in Jurassic 2 and Jurassic World 2 or Fallen Kingdom or whatever, so dumb.
Gigi Dolan has her opponent all tied up.
That is a killer finish.
But it'll be all
It's kind of like an abdominal stretch SOS. I love it. Piper. Stop her, Piper. Piper, just throw a chair at her. Piper, just throw a chair at her. It works. See? Look at that. Demolition Man activated. I am Sylvester Stallone. I am the Taco Bell. No one can tell you that the Jurassic Worlds aren't replicating them. I don't think it's they're replicating them. It's just they're not good. Come on. There we go. Good job, Piper.
How about another look at some of the highlights?
All right, Dr. Pepper's done. Switching to water. You know, because that's what you want to hear when you turn into a live stream. What'd we win? Like, I know that they're just pulling down a briefcase and it's not championships. But it's like, how about we make an animation where, like, they open it up and it's just full of Snickers? You know, they just pop up in the brief. Oh, they could do like a Pulp Fiction thing where it's like they're celebrating, they're each holding the case, the camera's holding on them, they pop it open, they like raise up the lid and just, they're bathed in gold light and they're like, and then cut. I have way too much free time. This is what my brain thinks about. Not ways to make money, not ways to save money. I think about wrestling animations that don't exist. Win 3 weekly tower matches. We're doing not too bad. Win 100 weekly talent. Okay, I don't have to do 100 in a week. It's just win 100 over time. I was like, are you kidding me, sir? Sir. So I don't know if I want to get out of this mode now or finish these next couple of matches. Because I do want that Dakota Kai card. It's Fatal 4-Way, win the match. Or at least 45 points. It's called Jurassic Era. Ugh. Ugh. It will be Shamo. Oh yeah, you can like add side plates and everything to the cards. Well, we'll do that next time. All right, so we'll try to win these next 2 matches. I kind of want to be off by 7, so it's about a half hour from now.
A fatal 4-way is a tough match on its own.
So we got Shamo versus Ilya versus Axiom versus JD McDonough. I like Axiom. I know A Kid was the person that was in WWE 2K22 as DLC, and then in real life they became Axiom. I think that's great. I wish more wrestlers had face paint gimmicks, and I wish more wrestlers had mask gimmicks, so I love it. Dragon Lee, I'm expecting big things from. Imperium won the tag tournament. It really seemed like Boogeyman and Kofi Kingston were going to take it because they were just dominating everybody. But Imperium, man, first thing they did in that match, they took out the Boogeyman, and it went downhill from there. So yeah, Imperium, they are the new World Tag Team Champions.
In a fatal 4-way, Corey's strategy is so...
Yeah, it's just like, what do you do with Jurassic Park now? Because the thing that everybody wanted to see was dinosaurs living amongst people in modern society. You didn't do that. So if you do that with this next one, are people going to go see it? I don't know. I might see it. I mean, I've seen every Jurassic Park movie in theaters, so I might as well just keep throwing my money away. Yeah, so I really don't know how to feel about it continuing. New characters. Please don't bring back any legacy characters. Just start from the beginning.
Boom, running STO plants him. Nicely done. Down to opponent and a double axe handle smash. Oh, costly.
You know, thank you for waiting patiently while I finish that taunt.
Bicycle knee strike. Oh, on the jaw.
So for those of you that have picked this game up yet, did you guys switch to the ramp camera, or are you staying with the base crowd camera? Because here's the thing. I love the ramp camera. I think it's awesome. I like I love the way this, I just love being able to see the stage and everything. I think it's so awesome. But I won't lie, with the NXT arenas and some of the other ones, I do think the crowd camera looks great because NXT at least puts some work into their backgrounds and stuff like that. Like for Raw and WrestleMania, you kind of just keep seeing the same giant crowds, you know? There's really not much to look at. But with the NXT ones, they do put some work and effort into it, so I do appreciate that. That's something I love about NXT. The smaller, more intimate, like, climate to the arenas and the stages.
Thunderous powerbomb.
Yeah, they're gonna have to pay Chris Pratt a shit ton of money to get him back.
Uppercut jarring.
Oh, went for the finish and I blew it.
Able to get the advantage here.
I doubt that would have been the end of the match anyway, but
He kicks out before the count starts.
How do you do that?
He's feeling the effects of that last hit. The analytical mindset of Axiom contributed to that precision.
God, I still wish there was a better or a faster way to target people than
Fully placed
pressing
stomp to the
R3.
arm. Big knee to the midsection. Oh, what impact.
I was targeting Axiom. Why did he suddenly just target JD?
Massive double foot stomp. He's going for the pin. This could be it. And the ref can't even start the count. What's it going to take to put this match away?
I think for the Jurassic Park series, they really should have saved the destruction of the island for the last one. Because the second island is still there technically, right? I mean, that's really... that I guess they could do something with that.
Back of his neck. And the mad Russian getting shut down with that move. This deep into a fatal four-way match, it's a wonder they're not more banged up. But the grueling nature of this match is definitely getting to them now, gentlemen. DDT on the foot.
I can't sneak up on Axiom. Nice.
Gets him with the
Hey, get out of my ring. Oh, my stamina is dead. It's a weird looking move there, Shamo. You know what I wish I would have done this when I was younger. I never read the Jurassic Park books. I know that they're a lot more violent and they're a lot different than the movies. For instance, John Hammond is way more of a villain in the first Jurassic Park book, and he actually dies in the first Jurassic Park book. Spoilers. I probably shouldn't have. Probably should have said spoilers, but I don't, you know.
Got all of it, and Sheamus is down.
Is it enough? The cover. Hangs on.
Whew. What does Ilya call that move?
Submission specialist cinching it in, and he breaks the hold.
That like weird like running elbow fist thing that he does. It's a cool move. I like it.
Check your face after that one.
So yeah, that's what was I just gonna say? I'm excited for the next MyFaction Elite card, which is gonna be that like Japanese or New Japan Hulk Hogan. And my freaking controller's almost dead. That makes sense. I have not charged this in a week or so. Oh, Shamo, get up, get up.
Whoa, this is surprising, Byron.
Yeah, I'm not really sure why he would let him out right there.
Whew.
Uses the edge of the knee.
Very lucky he didn't tap just now. They have Dennis Nedry death in the book. I mean, it's still the same. It's still the same as the movie, is from what I remember seeing. There's a couple of TikTok pages that put like the artwork from Jurassic Park, and they do like narrations of what happens in the book. I don't know if they're AI narrations. They probably are, but still, that's the kind of content that I like watching TikTok for, is stuff like that.
Yeah, the WWE Universe clearly...
And of course, wrestling clips.
We got a cover.
See if I can sneak a pin. Got him. Now he wants to go outside.
Well, it wasn't literally fatal, but it was pretty close. Take a look.
So JD got a clover leaf, or tried to get a clover leaf, and Ilya said, nah, son. We got the white noise on Axiom, which is apropos, seeing as how he's in white. Shoulder breaker, Celtic cross. And you were done, son.
Here is your winner.
Shamo winning his second match for me. I do appreciate that. Alright, so we'll take another 5-minute break. I'm going to let the Goomba boy outside, and then I will be back. Alright. So we got one more match in order to unlock this Dakota Kai card, and we're going to do the boys that have been working. Well, if I was going to do the boys that have been working, it would have been Sheamus and Bobby Lashley, but let me get those yawns out. What am I doing? Why do I not have the Roman Reigns card in there? How do you mess with your lineup? I think I can mess with that in here somehow. Modify lineup. I like you, Ivar, but I'm going to take you out. There we go. There's our action figure buddies. Ah, God, I'm so terrible at this. I am the best. I am the best at this. That's what I need to do. I need to just start saying I'm the best. All right, let's get Cody in there. I like you, Sheamus. And I like you, Braun Breaker. But what the American Dream? What does the roads, baby? Or do I? I definitely don't want Luke Gallows. We got Wade Barrett. Yeah, we'll do the Dusty. Look at that. Killer lineup. So we'll use the action figure boys. Let's put some side plates on them. I can confirm. Grapple offense. Yeah. Let's see. I wonder how many people are even still here. Does it tell you? I don't know. It's just refreshing the stream here, seeing if it's currently live. Okay, it still says we got 3 watching, which, hey, I'm just happy anybody wanted to stop by and see this crap that I'm doing. So, we'll do this. I think it'll probably take us 20 minutes to beat these guys. Oh, wait. I just want to edit the side plates. Man, Cena definitely is a juggernaut. Crushing grip. Yeah. So yeah, we'll pick these boys. You know, technically, this tag team name should be called the Elite Squad. It's Elite Cody Rhodes and Elite John Cena.
Action with Julius and Brutus, the Creed brothers.
Okay, this is something I have not done yet, which is just a standard tag match. I always do tornado tag matches. Those are more fun for me. Alright, illegal AI tag partners can receive special commands from their legal partner. L1 plus up, remove terminal pad. L1 plus left, retrieve setup table. Down, weapon, slide in the ring. Right, attack. Cool. And the one thing I do know, just from like paying attention to the subreddit, they can only burn their tag once, so that is great.
One by one, if that's what it takes to prove they're the best tag team in WWE.
This could be a night of...
So you're excited for them to see them continue Jurassic Park. Isla Nublar needs to be destroyed now. Yeah, that's what I was saying. It's really the only island left, unless they just continue to do more of the same, you know, or unless they finally give us the proper dinosaurs living amongst us. How is that going to work type thing?
Down with force.
You know what the problem was with the last 2 Jurassic World movies? They felt like each one of them felt like 2 movies crammed into each other. It's like, no, guys, you need to just pick a premise and stick with it.
He's burying elbows in the midsection.
You know what they need? They need Jurassic people. We need dinosaur human clone hybrids where you got somebody, you got like a bunch of people that can run like velociraptors. They got the sharp teeth. Some of them have the giant claw sticking out of their toe and they go to super kick somebody, but really it cuts their jugulars. Some of them have tails.
Suplex.
What if in the next one, they find out that there are other primitive animals that they had? Not just dinosaurs, but like what if they bring back woolly mammoths and saber-toothed tigers and stuff like that? Okay, that's just not telling me anything I don't already know. Illegal tag partner interference. Okay. Okay, so it doesn't burn necessarily, but it's a debuff. He's already bleeding.
This is what the purpose of a tag team is. Don't be afraid to use the...
It's weird. Do you guys think WWE is going to get more crazy now that they're merged with the UFC and TKO? Because here's the thing. WWE was kind of doing their best to be on like their best behavior when they were, you know, by themselves and just trying to get, you know, they made sure not to push the envelope all the way. Whereas now, there's some stuff that they're really getting away with. I mean, I obviously hope them bringing back blood would be kind of one of them.
No way! No way! A pedigree!
Alright, got a pedigree off there. Cody's moves, his finishers. Obviously, just different versions of the Crossroads. Cody Cutter is specifically a signature. And we're going to hit... hit a crossroads just to
On Dream Street, crossroads. Scary patterns.
just to earn some points.
Area takes more damage. He's taking a moment to feel the crowd, but he better focus on the...
I do love how easy it is to get these objectives done, though. And we'll tag in Super Cena. Here's what I think would be very helpful to these games.
Looking wobbly in the corner.
You hit the button once to Irish whip them to the ropes. You hit it twice, Irish whip them to the corner, instead of having to rely on which direction you want to do it. Like, you use the directional pad to tell the controller, or to tell the opponent where you want them to go, but have it be so that they know they're going to the corner or they're going to the ropes.
Ooh, and there's the cover.
I think you just want to steal a pin here. Works for me. Alright, so it's about 15 minutes to 7.
Superstars in action in a tag team battle.
I think we'll end this with a casket match. I think I've ended every single stream so far with casket matches, so why don't we go ahead and do that.
Here are your winners.
But yeah, the Elite Squad picking up the victory. I hope they add some women's Elite figures, like Bianca or Asuka or Becky. Or Rhea, come on. Add the cover stars. Add all the cover stars. We got the decoder. We got the decoder, Kai. Cool. Alright, got a weekly trophy winner. Probably just play those other modes at my own time. I don't have to do everything on the live streams. Yeah, I like unlocking the cards. That's fun. Not putting any money into it, though. No real world money for your silly little mode, mister. See, that's what we need. We need multi-man casket matches now. We need a casket on each side of the ring. Casket match at Halloween Havoc. Yes. Yeah, the booking under Hunter, way better. Way better. All right, so we're going to give him a fireball. Resiliency. I don't really need resiliency in this. So we're going to give AJ the fireball and the low blow. So I have defend... Oh, let's defend this against the Undertaker's brother. His brother. Oh. I was hitting the wrong one. Okay. Against Kane. Oh, it's like the lesser... Which is the lesser of two evils here? We'll go Mass Kane. Title match. Title's on, because AJ Styles has the Andre the Giant Championship. Yeah, Triple H has done an amazing job booking the shows. That's honestly why I think why WWE has taken over. I'm saying the most obvious thing in the world right now. That's why WWE has gotten better, is because of Triple H. Him being in charge of creative versus Vince McMahon. Way better. Undeniably better. Anybody that was one of Vince's stooges, like John Laurinaitis, get them the hell out of there. I hope he goes down in a... I just hope he fucking goes to jail if he's truly guilty of anything. I don't need to talk about that. I'm sorry, guys. Okay. You know what? This Kane, he looks awesome. I really do hope... somebody was saying that they're thinking that... they're going to release a MyFaction Persona card of 98 Kane. And I really, really hope that happens.
A man who's been champion everywhere he's ever...
You know, I don't know if it would ever happen, though, but what about a showcase mode centered around Kane? You would have the best of the Attitude Era, the best of the Ruthless Aggression Era. He was around during the PG era time. Why the hell not? The thing with Hunter is I think he has the patience to see things through more than Vince McMahon. That was the one thing that always just drove me freaking crazy, is like Vince's ripping up of the scripts and changing shows on the flies. And it's like, why does this show suck so bad? Why is it so disjointed? And then you find out, oh, it's just because Vince changed everything at the last minute. It's like, dude, just see it through. I don't understand why he does things like that. It's just his freaking brain rot from never sleeping and all the steroid use, probably. And surrounding yourself with yes man that'll do anything you want. Like, not everything Triple H has booked throughout the years has been perfect. I mean, EC3 down in NXT, that was a giant bomb. Austin Aries really didn't do much down in NXT either that was noteworthy. So, you know, sometimes that happens. But for the most part, if the majority of your show, you walk away feeling tremendous, or you walk away feeling entertained, or you walk away wanting to see what happens next, then you got them. With like Vince and stuff like that, I had to constantly take breaks because of just how terrible the shows would be from week to week. I might find one or two good segments that are amazing, but for the most part, it's like, okay, I can't come back and watch this. I need a break, fellas. Still haven't fixed this graphic, huh? I wonder if anyone's pointed this out to them on Twitter or something. I'll never go back on Twitter. Not calling it the other thing.
Weighing in at 323 pounds,
Okay, he didn't wear 2 contact lenses. He wore one, I think, on his right eye. But I won't lie, he looks pretty badass with the 2 contact lenses.
champion, the phenomenal AJ Styles.
Gotta admit, this belt looks really good on AJ. And my voice is starting to go a little bit.
The challenger not taking their eyes off the championship.
And the champ is staring daggers.
I don't recognize that referee. I think she might be a generic one, but I do love that we have actual referees in this game.
The bell is tolled in this match.
I probably should have gone through and picked Charles Robinson because he would have been appropriate for this time frame.
A grim task that is much easier said than done. It's going to take a ton of determination and brutal offense to...
That's going to be how we end all the live streams, is AJ Styles defending a title in a casket match against everybody who has like some type of supernatural side to them. So it's like, it'll be Kane, and then it'll be the Boogeyman, and then it'll be Karrion Kross, and then it'll be Doink the Clown.
The most common of fears. Facing that fear head on.
How did we end up here?
Way to come out ahead tonight.
Undertaker won it, and then I don't remember if I simmed the match or if I was playing as AJ Styles, and yeah.
Styles put a hurting on him with that one.
And AJ just happened to win. What are the odds?
What a neck breaker. Heads out, and he has all the time he wants. Those are folding.
Oh, you know what I need to do? I need to go through the weapon wheel, and I need to add the Slim Jims. Oops. Oh, jeez. Running. Oh, he hit me on the chair, too. Nope, no huggy. No huggies. Boom! I love that. That, like, kneeling snap DDT. So good. Froggy splash.
Tremendous impact. What a move by the champion.
I know I always check this. Calf crusher, springboard 450.
AJ Styles.
Oop! Hee hee. Hoo hoo. Come on, Kane. Come on, give me something.
Ooh, what a nasty kick. Insulting.
Swear, one of the worst matches I ever tried to watch was that match between Kane and The Undertaker versus Shawn Michaels and Triple H. I don't remember if that was Crown Jewel or a Super Show or whatever it is. The screen is glitchy on my end. It shows AJ Styles. Is it? I'll let Kane get some offense in here for a second. Let me check the live stream.
Oh, put down face first.
Down opponent and a double axe hit.
Oh, that's great. Can you still hear me?
He returns to the ring.
Oh, knee right to the gut.
Weird. It's working, like, it shows the Elgato's still got the preview up and running. Wonder why it's doing that.
And he's able to
So you can still hear me, but yeah, I looked on the, well, I guess what I'll do is I will end it here, and we will just try to pick this up next time. So next time we will start the live stream. That is so freaky. What the hell? And I don't know of a way to pause it but keep the stream going. But anyway, we were going to end it at 7 anyway. And I guess this is just where we're going to end it. So, guys, thank you so much for checking out the live stream. I got to scroll back up and get that dude's username. So, and it's not there anymore. Shit, I should have wrote it down. I'll just have to go through and look at the chat later. All right, dudes. This is what happens when you leave, Josh. Yeah. I don't know if this is my Elgato freaking out. This is okay. I was just checking the preview to see if it's still working. That's still working perfectly fine. It's on YouTube's end. Anywho, guys, thank you again. We'll try to live stream sometime again later this week. Do appreciate y'all stopping by, and we'll see you next time.